Hello, everybody, and how is it going? What's new? And welcome to On the Block with your co-host McCrae and Cameron. How's it going, my friend?
It's going good. I'm really excited that we got Andrew on the
Woo, woo,
podcast
woo,
today.
woo.
I'm pumped.
Yes, this is awesome. We've got with that beautiful lighting. Oh man, I like that. Like you can see the halo light in your eyes, like the reflection. I love that look so much. I think that's just so awesome.
It's like a Puff Daddy. You
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I love it. Yes, Andrew, how's it going, my friend? Welcome.
Hey man, it's wonderful. You know, my life is very blessed. I don't know if you guys know, but I'm popping inside the house and outside the house more so now. So, super happy to be on the show with you guys. Thank you for having a brother. You know.
No, of course, of course.
Oh,
So usually, I guess we haven't really had too many people on our show, but I think that we should start. No, I mean, like, yeah, we a couple people, but let's start at the start. Like, how did you get into Big Brother? It's quite all right if you weren't into Big Brother, but like, what is your? I mean, like, what is your first interaction with the game of Big Brother, and like, where did it start?
Well, I'm a fan, man. I don't know how people gauge their fandom. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
absolutely.
Versus super fans, I grew up watching, of course, Big Brother in the U.S. Seeing the likes of Evil Dick, and of course, I could go through 1,000 names.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
In Canada, you guys know, you guys are loved out here. You guys are
Yeah,
fans.
absolutely.
Everyone's super excited.
I would go ahead and say you're a super fan. If you've been watching for years, I
Yeah.
don't like. If
Yeah,
I, there's some people that are like, oh, this happened on week 5 of Big
Yeah.
Brother season 8, and I don't
Yeah.
consider you a super fan. I just feel like you're like autistic or something. Like, there's nothing really too like amazing about knowing what exactly happened on so and so week.
It's
I
just
would say
like-
you're definitely a super fan.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
then
yeah.
if you and then I saw this debate, like someone was talking shit about Ryan and saying, "Oh, well, you're not a super fan if you don't watch the feeds."
No, see, and then I think that's like a feedster. Like that's
Yeah.
what I would call a feedster, like someone that's like about the feeds. Like
Yeah.
I think there's super fans. Super fans used to mean feedsters, but I think like super fan doesn't mean that quite so much anymore, and it all becomes like semantical bullshit. Like it all becomes like it's made up bullshit, you know. But like, yeah, I don't know. Like to me, it.
Like I said, I'm a big fan. Of course, watch the show. Watch a lot of reality shows. I would say Survivor's my number one. No
Okay.
shade.
No, absolutely. We
Survivor's
talk.
my-
We
Has
talk.
it changed after you've been on the show.
No, it's especially
Holy
Survivor now. Fuck Big Brother.
I haven't quite dug into the Ghost Island yet. I'm probably like episode 2, but I'm like
yeah.
after I got out of the house, I'm like I should watch Survivor, and then within seconds of watching, like what, I ain't watching this shit, man. It fucking feels too familiar. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
I need
Absolutely.
a couple days to kind of course, even now, like what I mean. I still haven't watched my episode where I get evicted. Not that I'm
It's
like
a tough one. It's
PTSD or
tough.
whatever,
Oh,
you know
it
what I
is
mean?
tough.
I still haven't watched my episode, and there's only 2.
Okay.
There's only
No,
2.
I hear you. Like, I get why some people don't watch. I'd like to watch it. I'm sure. Well, I'm going to watch it. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
then,
I don't-
But then
I don't know if you're a drinker, but yeah, I definitely had to have a big bottle right next to me. I just, was just hitting the bottle as hard as I could, watching
Yeah.
mine. It's tough. It's absolutely tough. And people don't understand that aspect where it's like, man, that's like regrets. You get to see your own regrets on TV if you watch it back, of like, I could have did this differently or whatever, like I'm a person where that kind of shit eats me alive. I don't know how you are,
Yeah.
but it's
I
tough.
let it go. Like, but what it's really a mind fuck
Mhm.
is people that talk shit on the feeds.
Oh yeah.
And then you people like my Twitter has been going crazy. Like certain shit, like my Twitter just goes nuts.
Yep.
But like Jesse had said, I tell you what. So my buddy came over. We're hanging out at my place, chilling out, whatever.
Mhm.
And I told him Jesse had just got evicted, and he goes, "You went and saw Jesse?" I'm like, "Yeah, Jesse, that was cool." He goes, "Bro, Jesse had the most shit to say about you." And I'm like, "Word, I didn't, you don't know what
Yo.
people really, you know what I mean?"
Oh, of
But
course.
I'm used. I'm a large black man, bro. I'm used to people talking shit behind my back. You know what I mean? Not to my face.
I
But,
mean, like, the other thing about it, too, is, like, I feel like, I give people a pass. Like, when I came out, my brother, Spencer, like, I love Spencer like a brother. And so, like, after I got evicted, him and the other 3 that were in the house, they talked the most shit, just savage shit about me. And it's like, I don't care, like, whatever, you get to have that, you know, that's like a shared experience. The only thing you can talk about in the house is like the past house guests that have been there. You can't talk about production, you can't talk about anything in the outside world. So it's like, all you can really do is talk about those people that have left the house. So it's like, I mean, yeah, it's a little bit easier because I was there, but yeah. It sucks when people are talking shit. You're like, motherfucker, like, I thought I had you, you know, like, you
I'm gonna see them again though.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Oh, that's great.
Like, so you said this on this day.
Yeah.
Did you mean that?
Oh no, I didn't mean it. No, I didn't.
That's exactly what it is.
Also, like, I get like you're in the house and sometimes you just talk shit. Like, I talk trash.
There's nothing else. Yeah, exactly.
So you're just like you're just shooting the shit.
Shooting the shit. You say some
things fly. You know
oh yeah. Yeah, so I say, like, take it with a grain of salt. If anything, when they come out and they're still talking shit, then you can really, like, well, fuck you then, you know? Then it's like, oh, it's game on. This is the real world. Like, no more game.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. So how did you kind of get into the casting? I'm kind of curious about that. Like,
yeah, you know, I went to I don't know if whatever. I went to an audition.
You can, yeah, exactly.
I went to an audition and, you know, they picked up on my energy. They picked up on the swag.
What kind of audition was it? Was it like a did they bring you in as a group of people, or did you like stand in front of?
The first one, when you first get there, you're in a group of 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then if you do well in your group of 6,
okay.
You know,
Just because
you move on, right?
Yeah, I know there's because I know there's like this.
Just keep moving on.
Yeah. There's like the single camera audition where it's like you stand in front of like a camera and they're like, all right, well, how about this? You say a little bit of this. Like sometimes they do that audition, which I don't really care for. I like the ones where you can kind of play off of other people, you know?
Yeah. You know, I'm good by myself, but I'm also better in the crowd.
Yeah.
I guess it's just maybe just how I was always raised. Like I have 2 brothers, you know what I mean? So being allowed, my 2 brothers are louder mouths than I am.
Yeah.
So, it's just like, you know, getting in where you fit in and kind of feeding off people's energy. So I was pretty good with that, and you know, I have a real authentic story, and I am who I am, and I think that's always been my my saving grace with this whole thing. Is even with the feeds and everything too. Like I didn't fake shit. Like I was legit myself. You know what I mean?
No, that's huge.
To my detriment, but at the same time, like I get like, you know, it's a game. Like, so
no, that's what they love.
No,
they
absolutely.
love that when you're like totally like yourself in the casting, and that's,
they don't
like,
want some fake.
part.
Yeah, they don't want fake. Like
they can sniff that shit out.
Exactly. They're good at that. Shout out to Robin.
Yeah.
Shout out to Robin.
Yeah,
too.
absolutely.
I actually little known fact. During one of the casting audition things, I didn't know who she was. Like I was a fan, but I wasn't like a hardcore fan.
That's perfect though. I bet she loves that.
Yeah. So I saw her in the elevator. We're going down in the elevator. I'm like, oh yeah, I recognize, you know, So I chatted up for a second, and I'm like, oh, this process is so cool. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
But she was like, oh yeah, this guy.
That's awesome. No, I bet she loved that. Yeah.
I love Rob. She's beautiful, funny, like sharp. I don't know.
She's
I like
great.
Strong women. You know what I mean? I really
Absolutely.
like strong women. So like. That type of.
She's the best in the biz. She's the best.
Yeah, she's
nothing but positive to say about Robin.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's start talking more about this season, though.
Yeah. Who do you guys like? What do the streets say?
I feel like you know more than us.
Let me tell. Okay, so you know, of who's left in the house at this current moment, Ryan, you know.
He's your boy.
I don't know if he could come back to Scarborough, you know, and hang out at the cookout for a while.
Yeah, how do you feel about that? That's literally what I want to fucking know, because Ryan is such an insane character to me. He seems like a robot at some points. Like he doesn't. The way he talks is insane. The way that he did you is like insane to me. Like everything about Ryan is fucking insane. Can you explain anything about him?
You know, he is quite the enigma. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But he too is a fan as well, and we clicked on a lot of things, man. Like we're both bigger dudes. We're both a little older. We both have beards. You know what I mean? He's a couple years older than me, so he's got the kid already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there's a lot of cool things that we kind of clicked on, and we both like 80s wrestling. We both like hip hop. Like he likes a little older of the hip hop. I'm still very current with my musical taste, so I try to like bridge the gap with that sort of thing. No, we had a lot of great conversations about race, football, sports. So like we clicked, and it's like at certain points I'm like, bro, they think we're together. Let's just be together. You know what I mean? Like they cast us to be friends, and even my family were like, yo, the second we saw Ryan, like, yo, he reminds me of my homeboy. Shout out to Michael Greenway, but he reminds me just of my other ginger homeboy that we just talk trash and just hang out all the time. You know what I mean? So like they knew that I would be drawn to this man. You know what I mean?
Just believe in the process.
Yeah, trust the process. He said that like that's the horrible tag.
He was also the first person you gave the immunity to as well.
Yeah, and it's crazy because I had saved all these people that just directly turned immediately.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like Erica hurt my heart. Ryan, like, dog, really, you're gonna put, and he knew, and we talked strategy before. I don't know how much you guys saw the feeds, but we had talked before, and he had told me like we need to put up 2 women in the red room. I'm like, yeah, that is exactly what we need to do.
Yeah. And
then when push came to shove, the pretty girls started batting the eyelashes, and I don't even think he saw that. I don't know if he just really wanted to play like a in between style of game.
Yeah. Yep.
And that is the worst shit you could do, because then when you know someone is not a target or not coming for you, why would you put them up?
Makes no sense.
And Hams would talk shit to me all the time. Hams would be like, yo, what's up with your boy? I'm like, bro, I'm working on him, but for some reason he's not trusting me. I'm like, bro, we're here together, let's play together, let's talk, you know what I mean? And even though I would talk game with him 100%, he was very guarded with me, and I guess he just didn't know what to believe of me. And as much as I was honest and sincere, and I don't know what it is, maybe it's this new generation of young people where, like, when you shake hands and look them in their eye, they get nervous.
Yeah, like, oh, this guy's he's too trustworthy, so he's got me. Yeah.
I was to be respectful, honest, and a man of my word. So even when I did that to people, they would like look down or look away and just be kind of shady with me. And I'm like, bro, like,
that's no good.
I don't know, man. Like I said, I was raised on Big Brother, so like a handshake and a look in the eye was all I really needed, and I never.
Well, especially that early in the game. Like, that early in the game, it's not like everyone's trying to fucking, like, make all these crazy big moves. It's like, yo, we're trying to, like feel each other out. 7. Yeah.
And, like, even how I was playing the game to start, like, where I said, like, hey, guys, we should get out Allie. She's athletic. She's younger than Rosina. Why are we trying to, like, do the easy,
amazing points.
So, I don't know, bro. And I guess, and even Ryan knew, like, Rosina, myself, and Ryan were really old people in the house. Yeah, so at the core of it, like, why would you want to get rid of someone who's the oldest?
That is, seems so weird. Well, and it's just like, it's not like no hate towards Ryan or anything like that, but it's it's spineless. Like, to be like, because it's just like, just pull the trigger. Like, you are the one that decided to get HOH, essentially. Like, come on, you have to own up to it.
You're absolutely right, McCray, and I feel like that really kind of set the tone for them to continue to be sheep and not pick sides and just not start playing the game. Like, it just
absolutely.
And I don't want to listen. I want to take credit for. I was the one that told them about the sheep analogy. So you're talking about sheep, shepherds, and wolves. I put that out there, so I don't know if Ronnie's getting credit or Ham's getting credit, but they know who penned those lines. It's this guy right now.
I like that a lot.
No, absolutely true. Like. Too much camp, bro. Too much chilling out.
Too much camp.
I don't know. Like, and even tonight they had the girl montage, the girl power montage. And Lord knows I'm all for girl power. I'm all for equality and so forth. But I tried to reel the guys in. I'm like, yo, these girls will come for us, bro. Like, and my buddies were laughing when I said, as men, we must do this as men. You know what I mean?
I think the reason they did that montage is because so often in Big Brother, it's all the guys that group up and then they bro out and bro down to the end. And then finally, it's like, it's not even like the girls are teaming up. It's just they're all like dominating forces this season. There's not really a lack. Like, Rosina was the only one that was kind of like, I don't know, iffy. She wasn't as strong, but she was like a character. She was entertaining, so
Yeah.
you can't
And
even fault her for
even
that.
Rosie was.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
you're breaking up. What was that? Sorry.
Rosie was pushing for all girls alliance as well.
Oh, really?
So it's
Well, it's something that you always have to watch for, and like historically, it doesn't necessarily work out. But to me, it's just like just because something hasn't happened before doesn't mean it won't happen in the future. It's a logical fallacy. But like that's the thing where it's like you have to be fucking concerned about that. Like otherwise, you will get picked off, and like that's kind of what we're seeing. I mean, I don't know. They are all very, very, very strong women, and that's a force to be reckoned with as long as they can like group up. You know, something that everyone should be careful of. I don't know.
Yeah, you got to keep your allies safe in the game. If you can't be trying to play 4 weeks in advance, you got to get there with your buddies. So
yeah, no, and even to see how things went out when it got out, like Hamza won HOH, so we could have had another week to chill. We would have had numbers with Marin and Veronica, so like
oh well.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't want to play what if games.
No. Welcome. You get to play what if games for the rest of your life now. Welcome to the club. Yeah, it's so much fun. Yep.
Yeah, no, it's atrocious. But,
Yeah.
like I said, I'm just letting it go, man. Like.
No, you gotta let it out. You gotta let it out. What's So how did this episode start? Even should we just walk through this episode like we usually do?
Yeah.
I can't. Cameron, you're the better walker through her. Where does it start?
Okay, so the episode starts. So basically, fuck. Andrew, I gotta ask you a question. Do you like the intro packages of where they have the rotating camera every couple
You guys are purists, eh? You guys are purists.
Dude, I hate that. I feel sick to my stomach.
But you know, the cheesy like of the the turn and smile at the camera or the looking pose, that's kind of lame too though, man. Like
yes.
like listen, I love when people see my face and everything, but like I'm glad like I'm not like like oh look down, look up, turn and smile, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, there's
I'm okay with the quick recap. I'm okay with like the let's get to it, you know what I mean? But hey, man.
I don't know. I like my intros.
The stand-up ones are like the full body.
Yeah,
like,
the full body.
Turn,
joints.
turn. Look at the camera. Point. Finger guns. If you were Joel, yeah.
Oh man.
Joel and fingers guns.
I definitely wanted to show off my outfits though. Like I'm a fashionable guy. Like I would have liked to have like these outfits. Like
nice little.
They're gonna live forever either way. But like it would have been nice to show my shoes or something.
Yeah. For sure. So the episode starts off, and Johnny decides not to use the veto. And so it's basically Ryan and Marin up on the block, and Marin is getting like angry. Finally, he's finally like feeling some emotions other than, oh, it's all right. We're all here, man. Like, I don't know.
You guys are cool.
Yeah. So I was like excited about like him using some emotion, and there was a contingent that wanted to keep Marin, and they're like, yeah, but he's with Dayla, and Erica's like, no, he's not with Dayla, and then Marin and Dayla walk in
dancing around,
like they've been doing choreography for like all
hours,
day.
Yeah. I thought that was such great juxtaposition. Like that's so funny.
And then Erica just looks at the camera. She's like, "Is this really happening?" Like,
I don't know. Like
Kayla's dance moves. Those guys, come on.
Yeah, right. She's a little cutie.
Yeah, she is. She's a wonderful young lady.
Absolutely.
Sure. Lots to see.
Yeah. I mean, we can keep on talking about Marin, I guess. I like him, but like I think everyone said it, but like this is not the show for him. Like he would have been amazing on like Real World, where it's like dude has a great personality, he's got a great smile, like dude seems awesome, he seems like the most good-natured, like kind person, and it's like in Big Brother, I want cutthroat, I want like lunatics, I want madness and insanity. Like that dude is the opposite of that, you know.
Marin is a super sweet guy, young guy, 22.
Yeah, that's
So I
very
think
young.
people sometimes forget, you know, the type of ages that people are when they're in the game as well.
Absolutely.
So like he's also still, you know, growing up and has a lot of maturing to do as well.
Yeah.
So like I'm sure conflict resolution and even you know, you talk about the feeds too, like they're killing him on the feeds sometimes too, man. Like
Yeah.
and talking shit about him, calling him moron and stuff. And I told him like, yo, man, like you gotta boss up on these people. Don't let them take you for a sucker.
Yeah,
you know
absolutely.
what I mean?
Well, that's
And,
that's a good point of like him being young because
Yeah.
you know you give that dude 10 years and he comes back and plays a fucking phenomenal game. You know where it's like he just needs if he matured up and had like a little bit of like oh fuck like here's where I can lie. Here's when I like you know like I think
he showed he did show some of that with you know that he talked about when Ryan left the room that you know I know what you're doing, bro. I know you're trying to like you know, okey doke me with the you know but like, you know so I don't know but you guys didn't see. You're saying you didn't see enough of him campaigning and really you know backing up the bus as Kayla said on Ryan.
Well, the other
it happened. There was multiple times where Erica or anybody would say, "Hey, I don't know what's going to happen if you get any power. Like, who are you going after?" Like they were probing him. They were trying to figure out any information at all. And I don't know if he was picking up that they just wanted to like talk game or he didn't know how to talk game.
One name
and then
out.
and like even at his final speech, he's like, "Guys, if you keep me, I'll be loyal to you. I know how you guys don't know where my head is at, but I'll be loyal to you." And even then, he doesn't really even say who he's like targeting. And
well, and then he's like, well, I'll always have all of your backs, but it's like, well, you can't have everyone's back because who are you gonna go after next week if you get power? Like, he still didn't clear it up. But the thing that I was thinking is like, the problem is that he's going against Ryan, who like he's fucking like. Ryan's insane. Like with the whole Apple scene where he's like, I'm just holding my head up. Like that was so funny. But like that's how comfortable Ryan is. Where it's just like he doesn't even have to talk to anyone. He can talk slowly. Like it doesn't matter. Like he's on the block and he can sit on the block for the next week, the week after that. Like and he knows his position. He'll be block sitter. And so it's like even Marin being like, okay, well, you know, I'm gonna do this or that. It's just like Ryan doesn't even have to say any of that. He has to be like, oh, my boss's wife is really great, you know, like shout out to my boss's wife. Where it's like he doesn't have to campaign, and him not campaigning makes him even look better, you know. It's just like the dude keeps falling ass backwards into a better and better position, and it's incredible. It's absolutely like Ryan. I don't know. Like
how long do you think this Ryan being the man on the island act will last in his favor?
Dude, he can go to second. I guarantee he could walk to second place.
I thought for sure he'd be gone pre-jury, and now I don't know. Now I'm probably gonna eat an onion.
Yeah, we made a bet that if Ryan gets a jury, then Cameron has to eat an onion.
Oh, that's freaking good TV there, man.
I hate onions. They're disgusting.
You're crazy.
What did you think about Ali and Ryan's combat discussion? They didn't show the blow up in its entirety.
But, oh man, that was awesome. Because I love it when people call each other out, because then you get to see how good of a game player they actually are. Because then you can show how like in the moment you react. It's not like you can like carefully walk around questions and like approach people when you want. If some firepower is coming at you, you gotta like be quick on your feet. You have to address it right away. I like that Ali did that because she's just like, no, this didn't happen, and if anybody decides that they want to throw my name under the bus, you're probably going to have this exact you're going to have to deal with this again. So it's like, not only that, it's like putting fear in other people's face. Some people don't like that play. I do.
No, I think that Ali, she was right. She had to do it because you don't want someone just throwing out shit, you know, and you being like, if you're not going to try to defend it, then it kind of is like, okay, well, then it's true, and you're just leaving it be true. I think both Ryan and Allie, almost like both of them came out better from the other side, where it's just like, even Ryan, like, as crazy as Ryan is, like, he still just like he just had like great, calm, cool responses that it's like, man, in the face of adversity in the house, it's tough to fucking keep your cool like that and just be like calm and collected, even though he's like a fucking crazy man. Like, I don't know. Like, I love it. I was just like, Jesus, this dude, like, again, I don't know if he knows what he's doing, but he's doing it well. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think it comes with age too. Like, he knows that he's a lot older than these people, and the conversations that we had, he's not having. So, what's the best way to kind of, engage with these kids? Is, maybe you stir the pot and have a little fun and see what happens.
That's such a dangerous strategy, though. If you're Ryan, because yeah, I don't know how anybody can do it because Ryan is not really liked in the house. So to be the block pawn where it's like, we don't really care if he leaves or if he stays, it's just like, whatever. So that's like terrifying that you're living by the seat of your pants. You could have had a bad conversation or somebody might have said, I don't know. Like, it could have just been anything, and then he's out instead.
Well, the point, like, I think at this point, he's just like, he keeps just cementing himself in that spot. Even if he does the dumbest thing in the world, it's just like, he's so dumb, he's gonna do something else that's dumb. Like, keep him there, like, he's just like in the position now where it's like, even if he does something smart, it'll be like, well, he's got some value. Even if he does something dumb, it's just like, well, he's too dumb, so let's just keep him on the, like, it's just one of those win-win situations where he just like, and again, I think either him or Marin could have played the same exact card. Whoever stayed tonight was going to play that same, like, they're just going to sit on the block.
I don't think Marin would have known that's the position he would have had to play.
Does Ryan, though? Does Ryan know that's the position he's in?
That's a good point. I don't know. I don't think anybody really knows when they're in
that house. Who's more, I obviously, Ryan, to me, I feel is more of a threat than Marin.
Yeah,
he's won competitions.
Yep, absolutely.
He talks game. Like we were talking about this last night. Ryan wins more competitions. He talks game with people, which people know he's a straight shooter, and nobody really cares what Ryan thinks really because because everybody knows that he's just
he's a background
trying
actor.
to coach them. Like nobody, they hear him, but they're not listening really.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I definitely would have kept Marin in the house, for sure. You have to keep Marin, just because Marin is so non-threatening compared to Ryan. Ryan's a snake. Like, Ryan's gonna get a chance and he's gonna do some damage at some point on accident.
And that's why they're keeping him, because they know at the core of it, Ryan will put he'll put Dela up.
Yep, exactly. He'll do the dirty work for them. That's a great point.
You know what I mean? He wants to make a bigger move, but
we'll see. Absolutely.
Can we talk about Cookie Gate? Can we talk about Cookie Gate?
Yeah, absolutely.
Tell me about it. I don't know what you're talking about.
Starting race wars on Twitter.
Oh my
What is going on?
Literal race wars. Yes.
What is going on?
Oh my god, it's so
frustrating. Well, there was a conversation of Marin had Cookie when he was on Slop, and at that point knowing he was going home. He also had a sandwich that I was seeing as well before he left as well.
That's bogus?
Now, is it bogus or is that real, authentic people at their core?
Absolutely. And it's smart of him, like, it's smart because fuck it. Like, who cares? You're already going home. I agree. And, like, people are right because it's like, it's CBS, or not CBS, it's production's fault. Like, if production has no way to actually back up the rules that they have, what's the point of having the fucking rule? What's the point of even having slop? Fuck slop. I hate slop. It's the dumbest thing. I said it before on this show. Fuck slop. Let's not do it because it doesn't add anything to the program. People are already getting around it. This isn't the first time this has happened. Like, it's fucking stupid. Let's not do that shit.
If you're in the game, play by the goddamn rules. I don't care if it's a cookie, if it's a sandwich, if it's a bowl of cereal. If you're on Slop and you're about to go home, stay on Slop until you're out the door. You can eat a Subway sandwich when you're out of the door. I don't care.
Wendy's bacon.
Get it right. Branding. Yeah.
Sorry.
Shout out to Wendy's. I'm trying to get his Wendy's check too.
Also, I'm sitting on my brick furniture right here.
Hey.
No, no, and that's the thing that like the part that annoys me is like I get it when people are like, yeah, that like who cares? Like it's not that big a deal, and that's fine. But like to be like I said that because Marin is, you know, a person of color is so absurd and like, oh my god, I don't know why. I don't know.
You could just simply say, "Hey, Matt did it, and I was pissed off at Matt last
Yeah,
season."
and that's pretty much
too,
what that's
so-
what it comes down to. And I was even looking
Come
at
on.
my tweets where it's like, fuck that. Like I just hate when people Jen did it her season, and I was fucking annoyed at Jen for doing it too. It's just because I love the fucking game. I love the game.
Yeah, I know that's your purist is showing them.
Exactly. No, and that's what it is.
I
But
get
yeah,
it.
I have no. Yeah, god damn it, it's so funny though. It made me
Listen,
laugh.
But you guys know, like, it sucks to be on slop.
It's the
I wasn't
worst.
on slop. I was in it. You know what I mean? It sucks to be on slop.
Yeah.
It sucks. And even when you know you're going home, emotionally, you're in a very tough spot. You feel isolated.
Absolutely.
You feel alone. You know what I mean? So it's like, fuck it. Fuck these people. I'm going to have a cookie.
I
I'm
agree.
gonna get a sandwich, and I'm going to keep it. Listen, I get it, but I get both sides.
I get both sides for sure.
Andrew, let me just point out, I love the way you left the house because you already did your your goodbyes probably before the show even started.
Yeah.
So like, what's with the fake goodbyes? It's like, let me get the hell out of here. I'm tired of you people.
Like, and
That's
it's
so
and it's you know, and I even you know, I thought about, should I give the fake hugs on the way out too? I thought about that, and I was like, you know what, man, like I've been as honest and nice and been super, and I you know, you go to have conversations with people and people scatter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You go to kind of hang out someplace and everyone's, I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta go grab a food. Do you want some water? And then everyone leaves you.
Yeah.
So like, and
It's like, I just want to change my shirt now.
yeah. And I try to be as genuine and honest, and even that's why I love Ryan too, because even when I was by myself at my lowest and I knew I was going home, no one was talking to me. They were talking about plans for the next week. You know what I mean? In front of me, on some disrespectful things, fam.
Yeah.
Like I was like, you know what? Like, what's the point? And even they had edited Will saying, "Oh, it's kind of like being a sore loser." Motherfucker, I had a conversation with you in the bathroom. You know what I mean? Like, we had said our goodbyes. Like, bro, and I'm not dead. Where's Olivia? I'm not dead, fam. But you know, like, anyways.
That's
but
funny.
Hams knew what I was doing. Mara knew what I was doing. I had said bye to. I hit Ryan with a high five on the way out. He knew what I was doing. But man, like, real recognized real, man. And if you know, Ryan never left me when I was in that tough spot. He always hung out with me. We chatted. We had more. You know what I mean? We had more conversation, knowing that I was leaving, even though he put me up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I said, that's why I'm still not 100% cool with Erica, because she took the shot and left me. She took another. You know what I mean? She got rid of the HOA. She left me, and then she didn't use the veto on me, and she left me. Like, she didn't. You know what I mean? Like, even if we were not in a good space, like, come on, man. Like, go hang out with your boy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
but then Hamza goes, I think, if she vetoes you, right?
Yeah, no, and I get it. Like, it's a tough spot to be in either way. But at the core of it, like, for me, like, separating the game and, you know, real emotions and real authentic experiences. Yeah, it's you know, bro, I don't move like that. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm still not entirely sure why the house flipped against you like so quickly.
You know, guys, like I said, I'm very fashionable. I have a lot of presence. People sometimes are intimidated of this lovely beard and the waves and stuff. So hey, I get why they would want to leave. Like, I get it, man. Like, you know, like, I don't want this guy to have any camera time.
Like, shit. Derek's like, man, he's going to take Kayla from me. I got to get rid of him.
And Derek and I, actually, it's funny because Derek and I thought we were mad cool, you know what I mean? But like, once Kayla got her hands in and she's been moving him like a puppet, right? Crazy.
Right.
Once she got her hands in him, like, bro,
like that, though.
Yeah. And no disrespect to Derek, but, you know, like, some guys are happier in a relationship than they are on their own.
Absolutely, that's probably true. I mean, well, shit. I also don't think he knew much about the game, so like having her.
Yeah, no, he's not a fan.
So like, and yeah, exactly.
And
she
then,
knows
like,
what's going on.
Yeah,
but yeah, no. Yeah, I don't know. What else the fuck happens in this episode? Marin goes home.
Yeah, no, what else? Man, these episodes aren't the same without a couple characters.
Yeah, right. Absolutely.
Snoozy,
I agree.
Hey,
I
Andrew,
agree.
what'd you think about Olivia? Because she's really growing on me as the season goes along. There was a couple of people that I was really high on at
Mhm.
the beginning of the season and a couple low, and I was low on her, and now I'm really high. And I was wondering if you felt the same way, or if you just because you interacted with her, you dislike her or don't or
No,
whatever.
I have, you know, but Olivia was very like she listens to everything, man.
Yeah.
Like she's trying to lay low, but like and her, you know what, you can't fool people's faces. You know what I mean? Like
Yep.
her face is really like
Yeah.
just too serious and
Yeah.
always listen.
I
So
can see
like
that.
even like when she's trying to smile or whatever, she you know the one time I saw her, I was like, you know, I think I like her is when she was drunk. You know what I mean?
Like the real
After a few drinks, you know, I think I like this a little more. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But no, she's just taking notes, man. She's chilling out, laying low, taking notes, trying to eavesdrop on conversations. Where I was stationed on the couch, you know, she came over, was like, you know what, this is a good spot. I'm like, yeah, this is what it is. Like, this is like you can see where everyone's at, you can hear her conversations.
Oh
and,
yeah, that's a
and,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
That was a good little conversation.
She's really observant. So and even when I eliminated her first, because I knew that she wasn't rocking with your boy. She, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, she gotta go. But I didn't at that point. I didn't know I was in that much trouble. You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
why would you? You just saved half the house. I would think you would be in a good spot.
Yeah, right.
But it turned so quick, and even I'll say this again. Like I was watching the YouTube is the worst, but I watched like this one conversation between Kayla, Erica, and Olivia. And Kayla was talking trash about me, saying that I had a toxic energy. And Olivia and Erica are like, yeah. I'm like, I saved y'all. Why are you loyalty? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's so like,
funny.
this game is crazy. But
don't take that too.
I'll try not to, but like, you know, I'm sensitive. I'm a big guy, man, but I'm a sensitive soul, you know. But
we're all
no, like
losers.
I got it. Yeah, I get it, man.
I think that they just need something to bond on, and it's so easy to bond on people that.
Are on the way up. Or on the
up.
Yeah, no, I get it, bro. I get it.
People talk so much shit about me, and they didn't even know who I was, really. They were calling me Crawford for a long time.
Yeah, no, it's but it's yeah, I don't know. It's I will say that Olivia is definitely a player to watch. Her and Allie together. Allie is amazing.
Yeah,
Allie is low key amazing. Yeah. And I told her, like, you know, before I left, like, yo, man, I love an underdog story. You know what I mean? To be first on the block and now to like pull up, like I love that. To come from struggle and to like now like make it. I feel like that narrative for me is one that I would be like, you know what? Salute to her. Salute to her.
Yeah, but she is getting recognized with Olivia now as a power duo. They said the power duos of the house are those two and Dayla, and it's like, well, it was good when nobody knew, but now that everybody knows that they're a power duo, it's not as like great. So I don't like that everybody recognizes that they are so strongly together.
Talking about
but even like Paris and Maddie were tight. I don't know what their current status is. You know what I mean? So Paris and Maddie are super tight. That's a power duo there too.
Erica and Johnny.
They
power duo.
You know, being the being gay and lesbian, you know, also brought them together. And that's the thing too. Like even when Marin first came in the house, Derek was like, "Oh, you must be happy now."
Oh my God!
You know what I mean? Derek said it. I think Jesse said it too. And it's like
he's not trying to hide anything.
There was two white people that came like, "Oh, you must be happy."
Great, got another one.
Like it's great. Like bro, like. This is what I had to deal with. So like, listen, man.
That's so nuts. That is so nuts.
Being black on Canadian television with a room full of like people that you know might not be as comfortable is definitely challenging. You know what I mean? Certain energies might be shifted.
Oh,
you know
I couldn't
imagine.
Like,
yeah. So, but like I said, I tried to chill, yo. I got the gauntlet, and then I was like, damn, I guess I gotta play now. So it definitely made me kind of pep up my game. I'm just ranting on shit.
No. Hey, you're killing it. Shit. So I mean, let's get to the HOH. I guess we're at about 39 minutes, 40. I mean, that comp was cool. I mean, like fucking, it'd probably be tough. They had to just sit and hold a button up. there's no real way to break this game. There's no real way to cheat this game, I think. Like, pretty
No.
much you can't do shit. Like, we always play a game, how to break it. Like, how do you break one of the games? And I don't think there's any way to fucking cheat this game. This one seems like it's pretty just cut and dry.
Yeah.
I also like the idea where there's nobody on slop, but if you're up there for 5 minutes, it's an extra hour. So if you're up there for 4 hours, that's like 2.5 days or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's 2 days. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I thought that I like that idea. That's a little bit nicer. They also I believe they took cold showers. I believe a
Really?
slot pass was introduced. No one took it. Paris got
Oh, wow.
Paris got $1,000, I believe.
Smart.
Ooh.
Derek took safety for the week, which I think was smart.
That is smart.
I do know the HOH. If you guys
Let us know.
Let me breaking news.
breaking news. Yeah.
This just in.
Kayla ends up winning HOH.
Wow.
So Dayla is 100% safe no matter what. She
Yeah.
was up against Olivia at the end. Those are the last two standing, which is dangerous kind of
Yikes.
news for Olivia. Whoever the
Yeah.
final second to last person is standing with stuff like this, like they're usually the ones that get targeted, and that's like
Did they
worrisome.
make a deal?
I think there was some talking back and forth. They might have made a deal. I'm not sure. But one of the highlights of the whole competition was Will got a phone call from his son. And so like they
Aw.
had the phone call over like the overhead in the back, like so like it was just Will talking out loud and everyone was just bawling and like, oh, it's gonna be a great little moment on the next episode.
Did he have to press a button to get it, or did they just give it to him?
It
Like
was
they did?
he had to press the button. Like it was like Will, there's a bunch of people up there and Will claims that he could have been up there forever, but as soon as it was like, oh yeah, a phone call from your family, he just like dropped right away and was like, oh, that's heartwarming. Plus like that builds like sympathy. Like no one's gonna put you up and be like, he was looking for a phone call from his son. You're a
Yeah.
evil son of a bitch if you put him up. You know, like
Yeah.
I think he's going up this week, man.
You
Especially
think?
Kayla one. Yeah.
No.
You know, oh well, we'll see.
I'll trust
such
you.
good-
I'll trust you.
Socially.
I think from what I've been seeing,
Mhm.
it seems that if it's not a backdoor of Will,
Yeah.
it seems that Will and Paris are going up. Man.
Really?
I
Okay.
think it would
Paris
be
is-
Olivia
she
and
took
Allie.
If you took the rack, $1,000. We call it rack in Toronto. If she took the rack,
Yeah.
she's definitely going up because of that.
That could
I
be.
see Olivia and Allie
like
going up this week.
Mm,
I like that too. I could see that.
okay.
Okay.
No, wait.
Okay, okay.
No, that can't happen.
Yeah, Olivia's cool with
Yeah, what am I talking about? It's probably Erica and
she might put
Erica and Johnny.
Ryan, I don't know. She might put Ryan up because she's not messing
Ryan's
with Ryan
going
at
up.
all.
Ryan's going up.
Yeah,
Like
Ryan
he's
is-
an
Ryan
easy
and-
spot.
yeah.
That's less blood on your
Yeah.
hands. You
Yeah.
know, like
Yeah.
just you'll sit up there, brother. You're gonna be fine. Like
Yeah.
that's all you need to tell him, and he's gonna.
But she did tell Ryan. I saw a conversation. Well, it could be
Yeah.
right? It could be a conversation. But she said that she wasn't targeting him.
Really.
She knows that's an easy target, right? So
Yeah.
I think even to score points with Ryan in terms of jury vote, if they're whenever that does start happening,
Yeah.
taking out a bigger target and leaving him might get her a vote down the road, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well,
Yeah.
and how many people do we have left in the game?
I don't know. See,
I'm getting lost on the count, especially with the +2 people. Like that, it screws me up. So and then it's like, when does jury start? Is jury starting next week then? I mean,
so
Yeah,
you're
I would
saying there's
think
a
so.
chance that Ryan leaves before jury?
no.
Is that what
You're
saying?
gonna
No,
eat
no,
your onion.
I think jury's definitely, especially if they got the whole save someone for a week twist. You
Oh,
know?
What do you
that's
think
a
about
good
this
call.
twist?
That's a good call.
Bro, where was that twist for me? I was begging for something, man. I was
Right.
like, come on, please, Canada, please. Set my asshole.
Right. Well, I can't believe they didn't do some sort of like. I can't believe they didn't hold you guys all in sequester and then try to do like a battle back or something like that. You know.
Well,
Some-
I think with the two
the
house
two
guests coming in,
Yeah.
how many? I don't know. Are you guys a fan of Twist? What are your thoughts on Twist taking away from
Fuck
game?
twist,
It
man.
depends on the twist,
Fuck
eh?
'em. Well, fuck you. You got kicked out by some bullshit twist. What are you trying
I
to
know.
say? Yeah, you
No,
should hate them
I don't
always.
like day one twist. This is why I said it depends on the twist.
Twist is always dumb. It's always just dumb. I don't
I
know.
like casting twists, like in like Big Brother 6, where they had their partner.
Okay,
and
I'll take that. I like that. That's cool. Or like
Like,
yeah,
I like
DNA.
the- the twin twist, like casting twist. That's
I
what
like
I'm
that.
down for.
Okay, I like that.
So the gate crashes twist. You guys.
That's true. That's another casting twist that I hate. I don't like that. I don't like any Canada votes, any America votes, any voting from the public at all. Keep it out of the game, period. I don't want it. Because
interesting.
Guess what? Erica is potentially safe now for 2 weeks because everybody in the fan base loves her. So if she's not on the block this week, she'll be safe next week. Yeah, she's going to be safe.
Yeah.
Like,
why do people love Erica so much? Because she's a comp beast, quote unquote. Is that what it is?
I think
she's beautiful. She's beautiful, I guess.
Fans just love people that play hard. There's like a strategy that fans love, and it's the people that win the comps. And that's it. Basically, if you win comps, the fans are gonna love you.
Another thing is, I don't think Erica's playing especially well. Like, I mean, she's killing it when it comes to comps and stuff like that, but it's like she could have laid low for all these comps wins. Like, she could be in the same exact spot, but now she has, like, a growing and growing target on her. I mean, I think, she's a strong female character, so it's like, I can see why people love her, you know? Plus, she's, like, LGBTQTR, you know, whatever. Like, she's a part of that, too. Like, I mean, that's awesome. Like, I can see why people love her. But also, I want to be like, fuck, you do not need to play so hard. Chill the fuck out. You'd be in a way better position if you just chilled the fuck out. Like, she's going to go home, like, the next 2 weeks, I imagine. I can see.
Yeah, she's in trouble.
I
not with this twist. She's not going.
Yeah,
that's right. That's right. The twist. I forgot about that. 100% twist will save her. But she's, I like her, but yeah. I'd be pissed off at her if I was you, of course.
I can't bro, like that's life, you know what I mean? And
what was that?
Coming out the house really showed me, like, you know what, like, you know what I mean? Like, I why am I holding on to negative energy?
No,
like,
it's only.
But like the Scarborough man in me is like, bro, like this girl really like came for you like that, like really.
Well, and like, to be honest, you had to fucking allow for those feelings. Like, fuck, it sucks. Like, you were just like in a chance for a shit ton of money that could have changed your life. Like, don't like repress those feelings because fuck, man.
No, I get, bro. Like
5 years, we're at 5 years. I'm still like, god damn my life.
You know what I mean? Like, it's probably the easiest money I've made if I would have won. You know what I mean?
No, exactly, absolutely.
So, but like, you know, and you know, we all love the game. We all want to be a part of it. You know what I mean? And for her to just like, you know, what's with Erica getting rid of all the minorities? Can we talk about that?
Is that
true? Hey man,
she got rid of Marin. Yeah,
she got rid of me. You know, I'm just saying.
She's probably in a hand with Rosina. She was probably.
Shout out to her girlfriend Shay too. Shout out to Shay. I know. Listen,
she's pissed at you. Too, You're fucking in the doghouse now. Yeah. Fuck. That's so funny though.
That's all right.
Shit. What else do we have to talk about? I mean, I don't know.
Can we talk about what's so? McCray, can I say that you're a legend for what you've accomplished inside the house?
No, of course.
That's wrong. That's a wrong thing.
I wanted to say that to you for a low. I just want to know the energy on certain things. You know what I mean?
Wait.
McCray is a legend.
I mean, I can say that I almost banged in every single room of the house. I mean,
shit!
He's flexing. He's flexing on
I mean, come on.
Just not the kitchen.
Yeah, it wasn't the kitchen.
Conversation in the house when I was in there about these house guests partake in such extracurricular activities while in the house. And I, you know, if I was, you know, single and young and, you know, I'd be like, hell yeah, I do it.
Yeah.
But apparently Derek has not even tongue kissed
that's
girl.
what I was like, that's insane. Like, because I can see not fucking around, but like, not even a kiss, like, not even a fucking extra long kiss, like, come on. Yeah, I don't know. That's tough. That is tough in that house. There's no way. Oh, yep.
And Olivia's just trying to get whatever.
Olivia's like,
get something.
I know.
Yeah, she was trying to go after Jesse. Yeah. She's. What did you think of that segment of all the horny girls just talking about how horny they were this episode? It was just bizarre to me.
That was kind of bizarre. I mean, I was like, it's natural and
sexual
shit like that,
liberation, guys. Let's not shame
yeah.
needs and wants. You know,
but like,
when you're having that conversation in the house, you are thinking like some conversations you're like, oh, this might make the air. That is something that you're
Not
like,
gonna
this
make
is
it.
not making the
Yeah.
air
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
And they're like putting on blast. Like Olivia's like, I'm just gonna go out and find anybody and fuck it.
Yeah.
Kayla wants to snuggle with her cats. Come on.
Yeah.
Stop.
Olivia was like rolling her eyes.
Yeah, I know. Olivia's eye roll is like a thing, man.
It's
That's
perfect.
Yeah, she's great at it. Yeah, she's devious. She's absolutely devious.
Yeah. I saw it a mile away, bro. I'm like, let me get this girl out of here.
Yeah,
Even
she's
Allie, like I know
scary.
Allie's super cool too. Like Allie's a great person, you know what I mean? But like, I'm not trying to have the hot chick with the social game and the freaking.
Fuck no.
Have you seen these girls in the backyard working out, bro?
No.
Like
Stacked.
they are really about working out and looking good and like being strong women, man.
Fuck
So
that.
these girls are not playing, man. Not playing. So.
I don't like any of that. Yeah, that's all dangerous. That's dangerous.
The guys are in trouble. The guys are in trouble.
Well, and what's
guys
the
are-
count even right now? What's the guy count compared to girl count?
I think there's 4 guys.
4.
So who's left? Ryan, Will, Derek, and Johnny.
Johnny. Yeah, I mean, at my season we got down to 3 guys, and then a guy ended up winning our season. But even still, like, that's getting into dangerous territory.
Yeah, the girls could just link up and get rid of all the.
Well, it's just an easy
and
4 weeks at that point.
yeah,
Easy 4 weeks.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly.
Yeah, interesting.
That'll
interesting
probably
stuff.
happen and be more boring television.
Yeah, exactly. Cameron, what else?
Not much. I feel like we need to address Andrew some more on like how he feels about different characters in the house. Like,
Well, this
how does he
person
feel
asked-
about?
What do you guys think about Maddie? Let's talk about Maddie.
I like
Maddie's
Maddie.
a bit of Maddie is she was the most non-committal person in the house. That I
Was
tried
she?
to-
Is that the reason why Erica doesn't like non-committal people at all?
Yeah,
Like,
Maddie is. I don't know. Maddie's a super fan as well.
Yeah.
You know, people gets a lot of love on Reddit, and shout out to Reddit too. All the people on Reddit, but
Yeah.
Oof. Hate
she
'em. Hate
is
'em all.
playing the game too hard. Like she's not like
you think
she's
so?
like yes. You know what I mean?
I don't think
giving
she's
you the-
playing too hard.
She's,
I feel
no,
like-
she's playing it so safe that
Yeah.
even that can be viewed as playing hard because you're not
Just
really
like you're not
committing
doing
to anything.
anything.
Yeah,
And
you're.
Paris, who is her closest ally, she's not really even committed to Paris like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Tell me if I'm
Her-
wrong, guys. What do you see?
Her chips are a little, or her cards are a little too close to the vest. She needs to loosen up a little bit. And I feel like she has. That's how she avoided the block this week. She was basically brown nosing Erica for the last week to get her to not nominate her this week. So I feel like she's actually playing better. It's just hard to get a read right off the bat on some people. I like Maddie. I wasn't too high on her because it seemed like Maddie and Olivia at the beginning of the season were essentially the same person, but now now they have their own differences, and I think I like Olivia more than Maddie.
Yeah, Olivia is definitely trying to. Maddie's, I think, just trying to lay low, and but how low are you going to? But you know what I mean, guys?
Just
Like,
gonna
come
fall
on,
asleep.
like, how low do we have to like?
No, I think that's
Yeah.
why I
You know
like
what I
her
mean?
though. It's like she's not in anything. Like she's off of a lot of radars. Like I mean, even with like, where does she stand with Kayla? Like this week coming up, like is she in danger? I just don't feel like she is. You know, Kayla's got to be looking at bigger fish to fry. I think like. I think she is more of a super fan, so she knows the fucking just play boring as fuck. Just be the most boring person. That is seriously that's like
That's a strategy. No, I hear you,
absolutely
bro.
that's like a
I hear
half
you.
game
I hear
winner.
you.
Like you can.
That's
go
not
into the
not
half
this
game.
season. Not
Just
this
don't
season,
do
man.
shit. Just
Marin
sleep
tried
all
that
day.
strategy. No.
Yeah,
No.
but Marin had a bunch of things that just like, he came in late. He
That's
came in connected,
huge.
and he came in like we're trying to link up with me and Hamza. And I'm like, bro, like we're a sinking ship over here. Like, why would you go over there? I even told him, like, bro, like don't hang out with me. Like you see where I'm at. Go hang out with, you know what I mean?
Anyone.
But even in that, like like I don't know, man. It's
Yeah.
It's hard to
Yeah.
come in and try to like
That's
get
so
in good
tough.
with people
It's
that-
so
yeah,
tough
man.
to come in like a week back. That is insane.
Yeah, and then the story was atrocious.
Yeah.
Like whatever, you know what I mean? Like
So bad. So bad.
So what did you think of that story? Because you were in the house.
Man, I'm from Toronto, fam. You can't come with some bullshit story and expect me to just buy it, bro. Like, come on. I don't know what they do in Edmonton or Ottawa, but they should have took a moment to get their stories aligned. They should have.
They did take a
and that's the best they could
That's
do.
the worst. Yeah.
Come on, bro. Come on.
It took like
Hamza,
20 moments.
I remember Hamza looking at me. I'm looking at Hamza. He's like, I'm like,
That's amazing.
But Ryan was on it 1,000%. Ryan was like, I'm gonna call him out immediately. like it was so funny to watch.
Ryan.
Oh man, good times there.
That's so cool.
That's awesome. I like how you all basically, as a collective, were like, "No, you're fucking lying right now. Tell me exactly what happened." And then as Marin's walking out, he's like, "Oh, you guys want to see why Veronica and I were America's players?" And everybody's like, "Oh, okay,
Cool.
we already knew that."
That seems so weird.
I don't know. And you know how production is. Sometimes you can't say certain things. They told you not to say certain things. So like, who knows what they had to not say to say things. But
well, it almost felt like he didn't understand what his role actually was. Like he made it seem like, oh yeah, like I don't know. Where I was just like, wait, what? You were America's player. Like we didn't give you. I don't know. It just seemed
Canada.
weird.
Stop disrespecting
that's Canada. Canada. Sorry. I fucked that
Thank
up.
you.
So I know I fuck it up every time.
I do too.
I can't stop.
Your American bias is now showing.
I know.
Yeah.
I said CBS earlier.
America, number one.
Shit. What else? What else we got?
Nothing. I'm looking forward to meeting you, Andrew.
Hey guys,
finale.
I'm looking forward to see the alumni and even the players that have hit me up. Shout out to Devin. Devin hit me up. I'm like, God damn, this is amazing.
Devin Shepard?
Devin Shepard.
Really? He's watching BB Can?
Bro, brothers stick together, man. We gotta
I fucking love Devin so much.
Who else? Elena hit me up. I'm like, geez.
So good.
You know what I mean? No.
Has Spencer? I guess I don't know if Spencer's watching.
Shout out to Spencer too. You know, shout out to everyone, man.
Yeah.
I just like it's as a fan of the game, like to have like the OGs of I grew up watching on like American television. Care about me and like want to talk to me. I'm like, oh man, it's fucking.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. Well, welcome to the family. You're fucking officially
Thank you. Happy to be a part of it.
Yeah, you're in.
Forward to touring Canada, coming to the States.
Hell yeah, dude. You have.
I got some fans in Brooklyn. Shout out to all my American fans out there too. You know, and see a brother like, oh damn, you know what I mean? What are you guys expecting for Big Brother 20? I heard some rumors.
I hope it's a BB All-Star season and they invite
the
worst player of all time, me. I hope I get back in there.
Yeah.
Robin, you heard it, Robin.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say no. You know, I'll pay you to get back into that house. Come on. No, but I hope it's an All-Star season.
I hope it's All-Star season just
overdue.
because fucking it's just like it'd be a bunch of my friends being on the show. Like that's the most exciting part to me. Where it's just like I know most of these people now. Like I've met most people. Like I just love to see my friends back on the show. I want to be jealous as all hell, but man, I'm gonna love to watch
it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna love to be watching that. I hope it's that, but we'll see. I've got I know a bunch of people are applying.
What qualifies as an all-star?
I mean,
I'm sorry.
What makes an all-star on that in the show?
An all-star can literally anything.
Virtually anything.
Yeah.
You don't have to be
I think
good.
an all-star season. Yeah. I mean, they had Dallas in BB Can 5, and he wasn't really
come on.
outstanding.
I love Dallas.
No, I'm saying like
Dally
strategically,
boy?
he wasn't the best.
No.
Like he was entertaining.
Yeah.
But. Like but he's not like all-star tier 1 capability. Like you don't need a bunch of Vanessas, Derek's, Dr. Wills to be in the house for it to be an all-star season.
Just like a lot of the first eviction, first evicted. I would.
That'd be a good. Yeah.
I would like that. That would be pretty cool.
No, absolutely. I would love to see you play again, Cameron. That's exactly why I want it. I'd love to see you play again. And who was the one? Whatever. No, I'm not gonna get into it. I don't remember. I don't remember names. I forgot everything.
I know the names. Tell me.
The one from. I don't remember. It was Jesse's maybe first season. The one that was a saboteur. Everyone loves her. Annie.
Fuck yeah, Annie. Yeah.
Annie. I'd like to see Annie play again. I don't know why. Love Annie.
Yeah.
What about the Gate Crashers? You guys know the Gate Crashers that
Oh,
didn't
that's such
show.
bullshit.
I want to
What do
see
you-
them play again for sure too.
I'm pissed off. All right. Well, the two that I wanted in were Veronica and Marin, so I was happy that they got in. But I think it's bullshit because they had to go through the whole cast. At least I got in the fucking house. Like they never even had a chance, and then they get on stage. They're right there, right in front of Arissa. The cameras are
Like,
pointing at them
see
in
you
front of a
later.
live stage,
Bye.
and then they're like, sorry, Canada didn't vote you in, but you have a lot of support. Now go. And it's like, what the fuck? It's bullshit. You've kept me in sequester now for at least 2 weeks in a goddamn hotel room for nothing. I'd rather have not been on the show, gone to finals, and then they cut me because then you're in the collective group that is now like, oh, we don't even have to. They don't even have to do open auditions. They can pretty much immediately go to semis and finals. Like. That is better than getting on the show. And oh man,
I like
I
it.
talked to Mikey. Mikey's a great guy.
Really?
I would have loved to have him in the house too, because he's like me, man. Like we're trying to stir the pot.
He's sharp. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's fresh too. He dresses well. He's a funny guy. Bro. I like that. And Kirsten as well. Lovely young lady. She's got a huge following. People love her too. So shout out to her. Looking forward to meeting her as well.
Yeah, that'll be
but
fun. Did
a
he say
dirty
that
game,
he was going to be at finale?
Oh, he'll be there. He'll be
Really?
there for sure. He'll be there. Yeah,
I
of
want to
course.
meet him.
Yeah,
I don't know why, but it's
he's
just
funny,
like,
man.
yeah, I'm
Funny
curious.
dude, dressed fresh, pulls no punches, and I like guys like that.
Really?
You know what that? You know what I mean?
Interesting.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Yeah.
I met him at Kevin Martin, Bruno, and a couple other guys had a little alumni event too.
I'm
They invited me out. It's on my vlog as well, guys. You know, I've started vlogging now since I'm a Canadian celebrity. So my YouTube channel is Those Miller Boys as well. So please like us, subscribe, check me out there as well. You know.
Excellent. Perfect. I'll try to put that in the description of this video.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that's awesome. Excellent. I mean, what else do you have to plug, Andrew?
Of course, my organization, the One More. Check us.
Wait. Yeah. Do it again because it broke up a second.
Of course, it's the One More Wear Foundation. ONE more MOR Wear WEAR.org. We do some wonderful things in the community in Scarborough, in Toronto, in the GTA. We do programming on body image, self-esteem, and resume building. We have our back-to-school supply drive and car show happening last weekend of July. So yeah, a couple things there.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Just trying to hustle, man. You know, like I said, I was popping before Big Brother, popping after Big Brother.
Hell
so
yeah.
Game don't wait, man. You got to keep moving.
Your Twitter handle is BBCanH.
HG Andrew. It's very long.
HG Andrew. That's all right. Hey,
yeah, that's my official Twitter now.
I've got
I
that
had
under there.
one before.
What's your Insta?
Instagram is Those Miller Boys. THOSE Miller. That's my last name. And boys with an S. Those Miller Boys on Instagram.
It's not a Z. Oh my god.
Yeah, no gangsta Z's or anything like that. Yeah, no. My page is currently unlocked. I'm probably going to private it probably sooner than later. What are your thoughts on that? Private or not?
I don't. Why not?
You're a public figure now. Like, what are you? What's the? I mean,
you trying to hide from?
I don't know. I got some old ex-girlfirldiends that I don't try to
I mean, if that's the case, then yeah,
you can block them.
Yeah,
I've definitely blocked a few.
I think, I don't know. I think it's, I don't know why. I'd never block it, but I mean,
keep it public. You're a public figure now. Why would you?
Yeah, that's true.
Public.
Whatever. I belong to the world now.
You were literally just signed up for a TV show where they could film you naked and you had no choice in the matter. I think that you should be fine with leaving it on public.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Also, I just want to say I have a special guest. I brought Marin's girlfriend, Hazel, here, ladies and gentlemen. Hazel's here. Hazel. You know, he spent a lot of time with Hazel in the house.
What the fuck?
You know, this is some delicious. Can y'all see this? This is the lights. Here we go. Hazel, shout out to Hazel. His longest relationship as well. You know what I mean?
Dude, oh my God,
she's creamy.
Andrew got jokes. Sweet got jokes.
You know? That is funny. Cameron, what do you got to plug?
Just plug my Instagram and Twitter at CameronHerd210. I'm more of a Twitter, barely post on Instagram, but Yeah,
I'm gonna follow
me.
you.
Sweet. I'm in the process of following you too.
The shout outs we've got tonight are hamsterwatch.com, hamsterwatch.com for all your live feeds needs, bmx-tv.net for all your viewing fun from America, Riley Rage for the intro song, at EM_BB for all the Ryan gifts that I didn't use tonight, but they're still so funny. I'm sure there's the episode tonight is gonna have a lot of them. Yeah, the dinosaur that Ryan's riding on, so amazing. And then other than that, you can follow me at McCray or whatever. Ryan, I have one more question. Has anyone ever said that, I say this is probably the worst thing that you can hear as a Big Brother player. I want to know how you feel about it. But when someone says, I had you on my draft, I had you picked in my draft, what do you say to that? How do you feel about that?
Hey guys, that goblet killed me, man. Like I was trying to...
I literally was looking at my draft.
It sucks. I appreciate those that showed love, and of course, you know, I killed all my interviews. I dressed fresh. I was articulate. Like, come on,
dude,
like,
I loved your interviews.
Yeah.
I was like, right when it showed it that you're like, it's about time you got a Big Brother on Big Brother. I'm like, I love this guy. I love him.
Yeah. No, yeah, and so I hate saying it, but yes, I definitely had you in the draft. I'm bummed you didn't do better, but you turned into a fucking great character, and you turned into
they gotta put me back in.
Oh, All Stars, baby. Calling your name. You know? Absolutely. I can't wait. Well, I think that's been it. On behalf of Andrew and Cameron, I'm McCray. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time on The Block. Bye-bye.
Peace.